In this new video, we will be able to find, for our convenience, how to carry out other transactions related to an imported product. In this case, in the previous video, we imported a product in a quantity of 10 units and went as far as making a sale to verify that when the product leaves inventory, it carries its actual and currently calculated cost. So at this point, we are going to carry out other transactions related to the inventory and the product that has already been entered. First, we are going to do a manufacturing process. So we go to the manufacturing module, create a new operation or manufacturing order, and look for the product. In this case, before selecting the product, we are going to update the bill of materials, including in our product the item that we are going to move. Here, we are going to change it to the product we are using, which is the test import product. We'll also leave it at a quantity of 1, click Save, and then we can go back to the manufacturing order operation. We create a new one, look up the product, which in this case is product B, and it will bring up the lines according to what we've set. We simply save, confirm, and select the option to produce all. Once that's done, we'll be able to check the valuation as well. In this tab, we'll see that it brings us the value of the product. In this case, it's the third line for the test product, which is 842,836. That's right, the value. How can we verify it? Well, we go to the order we created in the previous video. From the purchases module, we check the import orders, and we'll see that in the latest order, we'll find the product with a final unit cost of 842,836. The same value that's being brought over for the valuation of manufacturing the of a product, using this product as a raw material at 842,836. Then, having done this, we're going to carry out a disposal process. From the same inventory module, we'll go to Operations and proceed to dispose of this product. We're going to click New, look up the product, which is the test product, quantity of 1, done, and we simply validate. When we validate, it will then carry out an operation whose sequence starts with SP. In this case, we won't be able to see a valuation, so what we can do is check it from accounting in journal entries and simply validate the document number, which is SP00025. And in the entries, we'll find the same one and see that the value still matches the cost we previously calculated from the import order. A third movement that we are going to carry out from the inventory operation will be an adjustment to the inventory, specifically to the physical inventory. So let's go here, click on New, look up the product, and check to see that we currently have 7 units, on which we're going to make a positive adjustment and say that instead of 7 units, we now have 9 units. This means that we have 2 extra units. Let's click on Apply, and it will make the adjustment. In the same way, to check both scenarios, we're going to make a negative adjustment to see that whether we increase or decrease the inventory of this product, it will continue to use the same cost we've already set for it. So we say we have 9 units, but now we're going to have 8 units instead, meaning 1 unit less. And we apply this adjustment. At the end, we'll review all these consecutive movements to make sure it's using the correct cost. In this same inventory module, we're now going to carry out a manual receipt process. We go to the Received option, click on New, look up who we're receiving the product from, and add the line, which in this case is the test product. Let's say we're receiving 1 unit, and we'll just mark it as to be done and then validate it. When we validate this operation, it will generate an initial valuation, since we're also viewing the inventory in terms of value. We'll notice that its value or cost is correct because it's pulling the amount that was originally set as the cost from the import order. Finally, we're going to carry out the operation of a physical delivery. We'll go to Deliveries, click on New, and select the destination and the product. Let's search for the test product. We'll say that we're going to deliver 1 unit of this product. We'll mark it as to be done, validate it, and it will generate a valuation for us. If we check the valuation, we'll also find that the value is correct. So, in this way, we've seen those movements that are also related to the import operation of a product, which can be moved in various ways within our modules.